It's launch day of Dabble 3.0. I'm so excited. I just skipped my intro. I'm just ready to get right to it. You know, the whole welcome writers welcome thing. Let's just get into it. It's Dabble 3.0. If you've been here for the last 7 days, you're as excited as I am. Let's see what they've got for us. Now, if you remember that the dashboard looked like this, right? It's just a static gray background and all of your projects are there in the middle in the order last used. That's really it. The templates, you can drop down the templates and it's basically the same. Hide templates. And then you've got archived projects over here. Let's check out what the new version has to offer. Ooh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, 42 projects. Oh man, look at that. That's a lot of words. It's syncing. Oh, they look so much better. Oh, welcome to Dabble 3.0. Beautifully redesigned. That's right. New plotting notes. Let's do it. Real-time sync. Heck yeah. Okay, 34 projects in my projects. What's the 42 all about then? Well, everything's still copied over just the same. It looks good. It definitely looks better. We're going to eventually organize these. And I was thinking, this is just my initial reaction. I'll probably do a longer video, maybe in a week or two, once I've gotten a chance to test out everything, see if there's any bugs that they fix maybe in the meantime. That's inevitably going to happen most of the time anyway. But I'm excited to just kind of play around and get first impression. Okay, add collection, create a new project. That one just didn't copy over the photo, but that's fine. Stacked and fanned. I don't have anything to stack or fan quite yet. Import book, rename collection, cool. Templates, nice. Oh, those look nice. Those look nicer than what I originally had. So far, so good. Oh man, look at these. Look at the look. Ooh, I love it. The archived ones. Yeah. And they're all in similar. How cool. I'm just getting to know everything. Let's see here. Today's daily goals. Everything looks pretty similar. I mean, it's a totally new look and design to everything, and it looks beautiful. I really like this simple redesigning that they've done, but it looks great. Let's go into the ideas. So, home for your ideas. Yeah. Uh-huh. My first idea. Let's see. Mark Twain quote. Okay, what's the Mark Twain quote? The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Yeah, that's 100% true. That is the hardest thing for me to do. And you know, speaking of Mark Twain, I've actually read a lot of Mark Twain recently, and I gotta say, I'm not as impressed as I remember being when I was a kid, having to read Mark Twain in school. You know, now I read Mark Twain, and it's kind of tough to get through for various reasons, and some of them are kind of racist. However, his quotes are pretty remarkable. He's got a lot of great quotes. I'll give him that. My first idea. Look at that. Sexy empty page. All right. Quick open. Interesting. Find and replace. What's this? Read to me. Okay, great. Good. Thesaurus and formatting. Nice. Okay. Home for your ideas and my first idea. Cool. Well, this is nice. Archived ideas. Trash, cool. All right, and then home, back to the dashboard. The dashboard just looks so much better, like right away. That's the thing that stands out most. Okay, I think that's everything on the cover here. Let's go to my YouTube project. I've got something here for all my YouTube videos. House of the Dragon, I'm reviewing that every week, so if you watch that show, definitely tune in on Mondays for reviews of that. First of all, it kind of just, everything just kind of looks different, but in a good way. We've got kind of this really pretty soft layout. And I like up here at the top how it says, Untitled Project. That's probably the collection. YouTube is what this book is called. And then the movies and series reviews, and then House of the Dragon Season 3. So it's got all this up top here where it tells you exactly where this section of the book is located. Let's turn this business off. I've got another pro writing aid that's on. Sometimes it's annoying, but I'll do another video on pro writing aid one of these days. Comment history, I like it. review copies. This is not going to probably be a thing yet because I haven't had time to actually make changes yet. This is the very first time I'm opening this. I wanted to do this live with you guys. And comment history, yeah, there's not going to be any comments. I don't really share my YouTube stuff with anybody else, so that's probably one reason why as well. Version history, okay, maybe there are other versions. 86, yeah, okay, auto saved version history. That's cool. 1 day ago, 14 hours ago. Yeah, that all tracks. They said this is when I've been working on it. So let's just see like what this says. Restore this version, new. But what happens if I just click on it? Okay, cool. There we go. Now here's the time machine that they were talking about. We can jump to a specific time, and look at how nice this looks. Bring forward, exit time machine, restore this version. Cool, so you could probably just like click and drag a section and say bring forward to the current one. Right now we're in read only. Okay, so that's good. So that's smart. We don't want to mess up anything in our current one if we just by playing around like I'm doing right now. I'm just curious if I click on something back here. Apex, yeah, I did a movie. That was actually the very first thing I did on the YouTube channel, was a movie review for Apex. But man, I'm not going to bring it forward. I'm not going to do any of that. So this is so cool. You will theoretically never lose anything again. I think they said that in the video. Good old Douglas said that in the video, and I guess he really means it, because you can go all the way back to the beginning, the start of the project, and at any point here along the way, you see you can go jump right to it, and boom, there it is. Oh, mango chutney. Oh, back to the House of the Dragon. How cool. Okay, so I'm just going to exit the time machine and see what happens, and we just go right back to where we were. Current version. Yep, that's where we're at right now. Review copies. Oh yeah, there are no copies because I haven't done any of that yet. If I close that out, yep, and then it just comes back to where we were. The goals, add a goal. What is all this? Oh, 5-minute writing sprints. Nice. You can do your own. Oh, and you can set your own writing sprint. I think that this might be new. I'm not a huge writing sprint guy. I just kind of chip away all day long, to be honest with you. I mean, most of the time when I'm not like too busy doing other stuff. Ooh, what's all this? Notes. Okay, you can add a note for this scene. Okay, that's just like the cards before. They had a little card here in the previous version, and you like a scene card or whatever they called it, an index card, and you could write it in there. So let's just see what it does. Title the note. Yep, and then you can add a label. What's this label? Okay, all these colors. A lot of these colors are new. Like, I think they had like 5 colors before. It was just like, you know, red, green, blue, yellow, and purple or something like that. So, yeah, a lot of these are new. That's kind of nice because sometimes for organizational purposes, you want like a bunch of different colors. Typically, what I'll label things, like when it comes to colors, immediately, like you see these colors on the sides here, I know from what these colors are, what that means with this project. So, for example, these green ones, they are filmed and just ready to be edited. This red one is one I'm still currently working on because it's an ongoing weekly thing. And then these ones over here, the purple means it's an idea. Like, I might do this eventually. We'll see. And then there's other ones. Yeah, anyway. Add a note and main plot. Okay, plot your YouTubes. Add a plot point, go to the plot grid, and then your main plot. Scene title and add scene notes. Okay, cool. So just more notes here, but for the plot. Yep, scene notes there. So a different way to get to a scene note. But for this, you can add a plot point, add a plot line. That's interesting. Oh, right. Untitled plot line, add one. Let's see here. Let's just call it test. My camera's in the way of typing, so and let's make it whatever this color is, orange or yellow. Okay, just a plot point title, and then you describe what happens in the plot. Send to trash, add the label. I thought I did. Oh yeah, there it is. The label's over there. Okay, cool. What happened there? Okay, cool. So then over here, you can essentially add a plot point, or you can do the same with a note, and you can label it whatever color that, you know, you want to label it, basically meaning that, okay, this is maybe in its second draft, or its third draft, or its fourth draft, whatever color you want to do corresponding with that sort of thing. And then it'll all be just like right here while you're in the chapter. And because this color over here is the whole chapter. But when you're open to this, you have multiple different scenes within the chapter, and so you can color code multiple different scenes. I don't think you could do that before. Maybe, oh yes, you could. Maybe you could. Yep, because actually if you open this up, there's one scene there, but let me see here. Tasks would probably have multiple. Yeah, tasks has all these different scenes because those are all just different tasks. But instead of labeling every single one red, I just labeled the whole folder red, the whole chapter, and then when it's closed like that, I just know like, okay, those are all things that I need to do because they're red, right? Let's go to the plot grid and see what happens there. There we go. Okay. Just took a second to load up, probably because it's a beast of a thing, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's more people than just me on here testing things out. That's for sure. I hope so anyway. Okay, cool. This looks nice too. They had something similar like this last time where you have all your... We're in tasks right now. That's fine, because these are all just basically different scenes. Just think of them like that. And then you've got different plot points up top here. 1, 2, 3, so on. You can add as many as you want. And then have your plot point card for each and every scene. So you just basically title it what you want, and then you write in your notes, label it, and then boom, you're done. And then unlink from book. Interesting. I don't think I want to do that. Let's go back to House of the Dragon if I just click on that. Okay, cool. And it brings us right back. This is pretty great looking. Track changes. Oh, okay. So you can track it as in real time, it looks like. So if I go, oh, test, boom, yep, and it highlights it while I'm doing it. That's pretty cool. And if you want to untrack the changes, hide comments. Okay, that's still there. Oh, because I guess I typed in a change. Okay, that makes sense. So I essentially what they thought I was doing is putting a note in there. Hide them comments. Okay, cool. We're not going to track that anymore. Let's see here. Share. Yep, share project. Let's just click that and see what happens. Invite by email. Cool. And then you can write in a special instruction. And if they are going to be a co-author, remember they have to have a Dabble subscription, but that's the only one that needs a subscription. All these other ones don't. They can be an editor, a viewer, and a reader, which is just so cool to be able to do that from within here now. See if there's anything else that we need to talk about. I don't think so. I think that covers most everything. And if I hit that, it just goes straight up to here. My part, lovely. And then if I click that, it just goes straight back to the book. Yeah, lovely. And tasks and all these ... that means it's a new scene within the same chapter. And that's kind of how I do like organizational type stuff. Okay, let's go to project settings and see what's changed there. So you can change your title, which it should be YouTube, but that's okay. The theme preferences apply to all your projects by default. Turn on the override below to give this project its own theme instead. Interesting, I like that. So you can, if you're working on something that you want to change up for whatever reason, you can do that here. Change up the theme, that is. And then, okay, formatting, yep, I like all this. I like the way that this looks. Export, okay, no exported to web document found. Your phone number is only included in your exported documents. It will not be shared or sold. Well, that's good. Address, short title, scene separator. Interesting. I'm not sure what this means. I'll have to do a test export at some point and then let you know what's going on if there's enough to talk about. If this is it, then I probably won't do another video. But once I get into the weeds, you know, I'm doing my normal writing thing over the next week or two. If I come across a list of stuff that's worth talking about, then I'll do another video. If not, I'll spare you guys. But you know, people need stuff to listen to while they fall asleep. So I'm happy to be that voice that lulls you to sleep. Spelling and grammar. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, English, duh. Create what? Yes, a new scene, a new chapter, a new section, a part, a book, an image, an import book. Yeah, wow, I'll have to play with that a little bit too, because I have other projects and I wonder, well, let me just see what happens. Drag and drop your file here. Word, oh wow, Markdown HTML or RF or RTF. You know, I don't think I have any of those, but I might be able to I was telling you guys I use Libre and I don't use Word anymore, but from Libre I can probably save it as one of these other files, like an RTF. I can probably save it as an RTF. I'm not exactly sure, or an HTML. That's interesting. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. The import book is totally new. Yeah, the other stuff was all there. Yeah, okay, well, it looks really good. Toggle navigation, what does that mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, just hide the navigator if you wanna do that. I kind of like these on the left and the right, and then of course when you start writing, which I will do here for you. Ba, 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 ba. Da, da, da. I'm typing one-handed, and yeah, and you see it. You see it all fade away. Yeah, isn't that great? Isn't that great? So when as you're writing, the sides just kind of fade away, which is really cool. I've always loved that, and then it becomes so much more, or something that you can really like focus in on, and there's no distractions. But if you wanna get those back, all you gotta do is move your cursor, and they just come right back, and you're like, okay, I can show. Oh yeah, 4 words. I've written 4 words today, baby. Booyah! We're on our way. We are on our way. Toggle add-ons. Okay. Come on back now. You hear? Well, now this is a little off. The specs here, the plot thing is all cut off now. I'm not really sure why, but that's, yeah. See, I think there's going to be little things that come up over the next week or two that might be worth talking about, but we'll see. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think 20 minutes of this BS is more than what the people can probably stomach. I'm excited. I'm a dork. Hopefully you guys had fun, though, some fun anyway, hanging out with me while I was all into this Dabble stuff for 7 straight days, and today's the 8th day. It's finally launched. It's finally here. I can't wait to play with it. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. If you know any writers out there or aspiring writers, please send them this video or send them a video. I'd love to chat with them. I have an affiliate code for Dabble if they're considering purchasing it. It'll be in the description below. Yeah, I'm trying to grow the channel, so just help me in any way you can. That'd be great. I will see you next time. We'll see what we're doing.